ocean road that will take you there. Be informed and stay in tune. Uplift your soul and heal your wounds. Welcome to Bashment Bay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Bashment Bay TV. I'm your host, Sharon Cummings. Poet Samuels is not here today because she's in Jamaica enjoying herself. So it will just be my co-host, Chris, and I today. So hi, Chris.
Hope you enjoyed last week's show where we got a chance to meet and greet with some of the Atlanta cast members, and also had a very nice interview with the one and only Tony Kessler from way back when. I wasn't able to be with the cast last week during that portion of the show, but did get a chance to talk with Tony, and that was just amazing, being able to go back to those early days. Tony, who wrote and produced most of the songs from Divided We Fall. It was a great show. Sharon, talk to us about some of your cast members from Atlanta. I mean, they are indeed like so many of the other cast members, such a talented bunch, but, to have stayed with you and stayed in contact for so long, that had to have been great.
Oh, yes, definitely. Chili wasn't able to come on because he was on vacation. But for example, he started with me in Jacksonville. And it just so happened that while I was doing production in Atlanta, he moved there. So he was able to be in some of the productions we had. You met him because you came up and did some stuff with them. We had Hawisha on also. And she did an awesome job. Sean Barnwell, he's from Guyana. I kept saying he was from Trinidad. And Janice Lawrence Clark, she's from Trinidad. So we had an array of Caribbean people on the show last week.
It's great because Deja Vu is, just so multifaceted and, so many different layers to it. So having all these talented individuals from different walks of life, it only makes the production company that much richer or reach so much more wider.
Definitely. And, just to know that if I call them, they're willing to come and to celebrate with us, or if they're available to do whatever they can for Deja Vu. So I really appreciate that. But today we're having the last set of cast members on this show. These are the most recent cast members within the past 7 years to present time. So we will be having a discussion with them in celebration of Deja Vu Theatre's 20th anniversary. So we'll be right back.
Estella's Legacy book series, first edition. Grandma Estella, I have a question.
Welcome back. We're going to go straight into the conversation with the last set of cast members from Deja Vu Theatre because we have quite a few today. So, hi guys, how are you?
Good to see you.
Oh my goodness, it's been such a long time that we saw each other in real life. Everything is on Zoom right now. But thank you guys for agreeing to come on to help to celebrate Deja Vu's 20th anniversary. This is the 4th episode, so we've had quite a few on before, but this is the most recent cast. So I'm excited about this cast also. Because, you're the last set of people that I worked with. So I'm all excited. So I want to go to Khalil first. Khalil.
Hey, what's going on?
You grew up beside me.
100%. 100%. I was just looking at some old pictures on Facebook, and I saw us on I forgot what show it was, but like we were right next to each other. I was like, oh, I was 16.
Yeah, you started when you were about 16 years old, right? You want to tell your fellow cast members and the audience how we met?
Yeah, through my mom. I was in 10th grade, and I was really just starting to dip my toes into acting. And I was enjoying it, and my mom saw that and just jumped on the opportunity. I think she met you outside of Starbucks and mentioned me.
We actually met because she called the wrong number. And we started talking, and she told me about her son because I was telling her what I was doing at the African American Research Library. And she said, oh, my son would love to get involved with that. And then we arranged to meet. Unbeknown to you, you didn't know anything.
No, yeah, she picked me up from school, and she was like, we're going to an audition. I'm like, excuse me?
At Starbucks.
I just had a bad day. What are you talking about?
Hold on, Sharon, let me ask you a question. Somebody call a wrong number. You're doing at the African American Research Library?
No, we were getting ready to put on a production, and we were looking for vendors. And she called, think it was someone else. So we just started talking. And that's how I met Khalil. We went to Starbucks, and he auditioned, and he came right in. I think the first thing you did with us, was it Divided We Fall?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
To the Valentine Day production? Wasn't he in the Valentine Day production? I forgot.
He was in a lot of productions. A lot of stuff. He has played a lot of different characters, but he played Peter in Divided We Fall. Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
So
I think that was. Hey.
You weren't, but we had a discussion with Tony Kessler, who was the musical director for Divided We Fall when we staged it at first. Of course, he wrote a number of the pieces. Talk to us a little bit about that production and your character. You know, what did that piece mean for you, and how did you get yourself into that, coming in as a young actor, getting on stage? Because stage and film are two totally different worlds.
Oh, man, you being a punk, yo. What's all this talk about right path? Man, I'm talking about them damn Jamaicans. We was there for you when you needed a family. Now that the boys need you acting like y'all son, why you tripping? Look, I appreciate you and the boys being there for me when I thought I didn't have anyone, didn't know what I wanted out of life. But I know what I want now, and it's not hanging on the street trying to hurt people that are different from us. We're all people, man. So why we gotta be fighting like this? We're not trying to make the best out of the situations we got. Come on, son. Yo, you gotta do something with your life, man. You gotta seize the moment when you got it. Things just not gonna walk on, hey, how you doing? You gotta gather while the getting's good, bro. No, I just want my life to be different than the rest of my family. Yo, my mom's is on drugs, my brother's in jail, and my dad, I mean, God only knows what he is. Is it wrong for me to want to make something of myself? Is it wrong for me to want things to be different? Damn it, man! I deserve a chance.
That was my first. That was my first piece of acting outside of school. So it was definitely something that I took a little bit more seriously because I felt like I was gonna let everyone down. But no, it was amazing. It was really cool. At that point in time, I didn't really know how, like, what it was really to get into character properly. Like the writing techniques and things behind it. So I kind of just slipped into archetypes that I knew about. Like, oh, this guy's from New York and he's going through, he doesn't want to be in the world that he's living in anymore. He wants to like grow out of that. So, you know, that was a really rewarding experience. Cause like I was just coming off of like the school play that I did was Lion King. So I came from being a super goofy character in Rafiki and singing 2 songs to like this very serious, like hopeless romantic, you know, wanting something better for himself. So that was cool.
Wow.
He also,
I'm picturing you as Rafiki.
Yeah, I have pictures I can show you.
you also played the dad a few years later when you got a little older, and when we did another production of The Talk with your 2 daughters.
Tiffany, Karen, I need to speak with you now.
Hold on. What is it, Dad? I'm on the phone.
I need you out here now, please. Tiffany, Karen, get off your phones.
Yeah, what about?
I need you to sit down now, please.
All right. Hold on. Look, I gotta go. Okay, he tripping. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. Why you gotta be so loud and embarrass me all the time?
I'm sorry. Look, we have to talk. You know, since your mom isn't here, I'm dad, mom, I guess. And, you know, we have to have the talk.
What talk?
You know, the talk. You boys and you guys are growing up now, so you're going to start experiencing different things and
That is all right. We learned all about that in school.
Is that what you seriously interrupted my phone call for? Come on, Dad.
All about the birds and bees already in school, Dad.
you learned about that? You know about sex? You know, like, what can happen and how, like...
Yes, Dad, we know. Okay, can I go now?
Daddy, they teach us about sex education in school. So we know about girls' anatomy and boys' anatomy and all that other stuff.
Great. So you know that none of that tomfoolery till you're married. 35. That's the cutoff.
Yes, Dad. I'm a good girl. I don't know about your other daughter.
I know you didn't just say that. Look, I'm a good girl too, okay? I have plans for my future, and it does not include me having a child anytime soon. Get those facts right.
Oh, honey, you have no idea how happy I am to hear that. Great. That's great. My 2 precious girls. I love you so much. This went way smoother than I thought.
You are a great dad. We will not disappoint you. We are fine. You're doing a great job. I love you.
Thanks.
Yeah. What she says, you know, great dad, love you, all that jazz. Now, can I get back to my phone call? Because it was getting real juicy, okay?
Oh, my precious girls. Come on, bring it in. Come on.
How about not, okay? Can we just finish up with this bonding stuff now?
Yeah, Tiffany, go on. You're good. Thanks.
Oh, and by the way, Dad, you are a great dad and mom. And I really do love you, okay? Bye!
You're a child.
Love you, girls. Yeah.
And you played Shanna's dad also when she was trying to sneak out to go out.
time of night.
Oh, Dad, what makes you think I'm going somewhere? I just get outside. I think I forgot something in my car. I'll be right back.
Man, you really think I was gonna fall for that?
Okay. No, Dad, listen. Carla's having a party tonight. I really wanted to go. All the kids from school are going, and plus, Mama said I could.
Oh, she did?
Yes, she did.
Karen! Oh, Karen!
Yes. You might wake up and let her sleep.
So you're telling me that she didn't tell you yes, now did she?
No, she didn't. But come on, Daddy, please. I really want to go. I've been real good, and I promise I'll help you clean that old and filthy Mustang tomorrow.
Old and filthy?
Okay, Daddy, I'm sorry. I'll help you clean that nice, beautiful, vintage, amazing ride tomorrow afternoon.
Now don't go making promises you're not gonna keep.
Oh, never that, Daddy.
Now, if you want to go to this party, I do have a few stipulations for you.
Okay, come on, anything. I'll do it. What is it? Anything.
Give me your phone.
Oh, anything but that.
Come on, Susan, give me your phone. Come on. Thank you.
Daddy, what are you doing and how do you know the passcode to my phone?
Oh, sweetheart, Daddy knows everything that goes on in this house. All right? And I'm putting on one of them tracking devices on your phone in case you get lost or a little boy tries to pick you up somewhere.
Well, fine. Can I go now?
No, not yet, not just yet. Gotta make sure my beautiful daughter is
Daddy,
healthy.
wait, it's cool. Daddy,
Here, come on. Put your arm in and show me.
But Daddy, no one's gonna be able to see my outfit.
Oh, you are so smart, dear.
Oh, that was fun.
That was funny.
That was
That
so
was
cute.
fun.
You've been in a lot of Deja Vu pieces. And you sing also. You did a duet with Shanna again, Unforgettable.
Unforgettable, that's what you are.
Unforgettable, though near or far.
Like a song of love that clings to me, how the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been more
Unforgettable in every way.
and forevermore.
And forevermore.
That's how you'll stay.
That's how you stay.
That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable
So you're a man of many talents.
Yes. I would say so.
So tell us what you're doing now.
I moved to Atlanta to pursue acting. So I'm mainly in the film scene right now. Yeah, I'm just working and trying to get some more connections out here, making videos online. I do like voice impressions sometimes. Like I just did a Mickey Mouse video that just like blew up, which is kind of crazy. But yeah.
That's one of your best impersonations, Khalil. One of your best.
Yeah, you're very good at that.
No, thanks.
Shannon, let me go to you.
Already? Oh, I think I saw a flyer And I was a little scared at first because it said it was like a Caribbean production company. And I knew that I didn't really use my Jamaican accent a lot. So I was a little nervous. But I said, you know what, let me audition anyway, because you never know. So I met you at the library during my first audition, which was for The Wedding.
The Wedding, right. And you played the lead character in The Wedding.
Never tell you the truth. Lord Jesus, you mean you can't see the truth? Look again.
What am I looking at? I fucked up my face already.
Take a good look at your mouth. You don't see, you don't got no teeth. And if you wear you got rotten. No. Make me chat. For 6 years blind, me will see for you. Your mouth and bad. And it make my struggle around if you're the altar. Make me chat. Seriously? I wish man didn't expect to kiss that them out there full of rotten teeth. No, get me wrong. You're a nice woman. And your body feel good. But your mouth would have let the president them run off of Mount Rushmore. Let me hear the liberty drop off her and run left you see the hotel.
All right. I get the picture. To be honest, I know my teeth need fixing, but I still like to go to the dentist. So I thought if I dressed and lived big and bold and bashy, then it wouldn't look so bad. Oh, I can't write the left face.
Miss Jasmine, ma'am, stop all now. Get up, come. But take off them the same thing there. Clean up yourself and put on something nice. Come here, go make an appointment for you go to the dentist.
You got mail.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Tell me more about that, because for somebody who don't use dialect much, I can how you end up playing that lead character.
Well,
remember, she was Jamaican.
Right.
Yeah, I was hoping all the Jamaicans wouldn't be mad at me, but I just spent more time, talking to my grandmother. Okay.
And they won't be mad at you.
Yeah, I just spent more time talking to her. That way I could sharpen it up a little bit, but still keep it Americanized. That way that both types of audiences could understand what was happening. So I think it was actually a good thing that I don't have a super strong accent.
Yeah, Princess did the accent quite well in that.
Yeah.
As I said, you perform with Khalil quite often. You were also in Wake Up, where you played the girlfriend of the guy that wanted better. He didn't believe that slavery was good, and he was trying to learn to read, and you were against it.
Maybe one day things will change. We'll be free, and it'll be different. You'll see. One day we'll be free, and it'll be different.
How long you gonna keep saying the same thing, huh? We's be free one day, we's be free. Y'all be killed for you ever be free. They sold your daddy, then Massa ripped your sister, who now has the Massa picnic, who's a house nigga, who thinks she better than all us cause she high yellow. Things will never change. Even if they set us free, we will never be free. They will find a way to keep us down. Because to them, we're not human and they're better than us. If we still be around 100-200 years from now, you'll see they'll find a way to keep us slaves.
I will never believe that.
things will change. We will be free. It'd be different. I know it will. It'd be different. It has to be different.
I am so sick and tired of this foolishness. Every time I go out, it's always something. Or I always have to get into something with the Yankee them. Can't we just go out for once and have a good time?
Babe, look, I don't ask for trouble. It just always finds me. I come here to have fun just like you. But you can't make people diss you. You can't.
Yeah! That's right. Always have to be the big man. You can't overlook nothing. The boy was just dancing with your sister. What was so wrong with that? Do you have a problem with just him? Or with every American?
Look, and Don, I don't want to chat about this no more. Let's go.
You were super in those pieces. I mean, the versatility that you have is just so awesome.
Thank you. It was fun though, because I never get to play all those different types of roles. And I feel like Deja Vu gave me the opportunity to really try out different things that I've just never done before.
It's a typical of Deja Vu. And that's one of the things that I love with Deja Vu Theatre Company is that Sharon allows us to be involved. She allows us to explore different aspects of this, things that we can do, which we didn't even know we could do, but she sees it in us and giving us that opportunity to express ourselves and a platform from which to do this. I mean, it's just awesome. I mean, I saw Shannon do some stuff I never knew she was capable of doing.
I know he's a princess.
Multi-talented. Oh my God. Every time I would just sit and watch her. And, you know, Sharon, if it was not for Sharon, I mean, for me, I don't think I would have had this opportunity anywhere else.
No, you know? Yeah. And Deja Vu helped me a lot with my confidence because I'm super, super shy. I was an introvert. But listen, Sharon.
Nobody would know that.
Yeah. When it's time for rehearsal, it's like you just got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
It's typical of Sharon, though.
Yeah, it's helped me.
I know you can do it
so much.
You let me play my first bad guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did good with that.
I think of the Wake Up production, and while I didn't work with you guys on this one, but I worked with one of the previous casts when we did Wake Up the very first time, and it was such a very emotionally charged piece. It forced you to dig into certain aspects of, you know, your life and really dig deep to find that kind of passion, and really created a space where individuals could connect on an ancestral level with the individuals who walked before us to be able to do that. So I'm just imagining you having to go to those places. I remember one evening at rehearsal, we had somebody crying on stage, and, you know, was so upset. I think she actually cursed the night because, you know, we were working with her to try to really find Lakeisha. We were trying to find that fire and that passion and get her to really connect with the piece, which she did beautifully. But it showed you how deep she had to dive for that. So I'm sure Sharon has the clips, and I can't wait to see yours.
Yeah. It was definitely fun.
Go ahead, Shannon.
No, it was definitely like a fun experience. It was also a little bit emotional too, because you think about, you know, what they may have went through, you know, and the fact that you have to fight like that just to be able to read a book, get an education, you know, all of those things that we take for granted, or maybe not us per se, but the millennials. So yeah, it was a good experience, I'd say.
Well, Princess, you have such wonderful words to say just now, so it's just easy for us to segue into your world. You know, you are such a ball of energy and such, I mean, you deserve to be on somebody's stage. So, I mean, I don't know, it hasn't been so long. It took deja vu, right? But talk to us about how you met Sharon and how did you get involved with Deja Vu and what has that experience been like for you?
Oh boy, I met Sharon about what, 5 years ago, was it, Sharon?
About
Somewhere.
that.
I did plays before, but nothing this major from in school. And what happened is that I performed at a play at church, and a lot of them didn't know that was something I could do. And there was this church member that knew a friend of Sharon, I believe it was. And Sharon was looking for someone who had a Jamaican accent, right?
Do you have a Jamaican accent?
Then you know, hear it, you know, listen. Of course. She told me about it and she said I should go on audition with this lady named Sharon. I'm like, but I'm no big time actress and I just do it on a little level. I don't know, I just do it for fun. She said, Princess, go. You never can tell where it would lead. And I say, you know what, I'm not really doing anything right now. Why not? So I said, I don't know if she liked me, so let me go. I met her and I loved her. I didn't wait to find out she didn't like me. I just loved her. Personality, everything about her. She had me do a reading. I did that. And I kept asking, are you sure you're Jamaican? She's like, because, you know, Sharon's accent. Anyway, from there, I mean, sky was the limit. She would push me in things. I'd be like, I can't do it. I get nervous. Don't send me out there. I'm not going to remember. She's a princess. You're good. She believed in me more than I believed in myself.
Mm-hmm.
She would push me out there, push me to the max, push me to the limit that I had, as you said, that about the other things I never knew was there. And sometimes your own reality can be so stressful. You need to go somewhere. So being up there I was somebody else.
Yeah.
I had fun with it. And then that's where I started with the ad lib and everything. And it just kept growing and growing. And I miss it. I miss being out there. And I just want to thank Sharon for giving me that opportunity and that platform where I was able to express and to play different characters. And I have memories now that I probably would not have had had it not been for that meeting. And I'm so glad.
That's amazing. Talk to us about one of your favorite characters. Who's one of your favorite characters that you've played?
You know, the first one, Clarice, went in everybody business. Me say, all to do, I walk out.
Yeah.
Sister Clarice.
Sister Clarice. And when she don't know, she make up. I love her. And she walks with her belly everywhere she go.
Princess plays well when she is in character. If she has to do anything where she has to be herself, she has more of a difficult time. But when she's in character, she comes alive. She loved doing those things. But you really gave me a hard time because I can't do it. I don't think I can do it. And I really had to be pushing you because I'm like, she was so talented and didn't even know how talented she was, you know, but I am so glad you came into where you started believing in yourself. And you have played so many different characters throughout the time that you've been with us with the different plays and skits and stuff like that. So you have come a long way. Andrea Hall, you got pushed into this.
I remember meeting you through Princess, and Princess told me she was so excited about this new production, Deja Vu. Andrea, you have to come and see us. So I remember coming to see the first couple of plays, and I was, wow, the wedding with Shannon did, and I loved her character, and I just loved everything about the play, all the characters, and the whole production team, everybody, because everybody was so vibrant and they did what they had to do.
And I was in the background just watching an actress. She really worked with us. I had my opportunity.
Ain't nothing. You don't know, so this is a restaurant, girl. You come here to buy food, to eat food. She's in love. In love? With who? That's it. Child, the one man said she in love.
In love?
I wonder if she could have in love with.
So who is he?
I was, my character was the restaurateur. So, and in terms of Sharon, you know, saying, look, you got to bring it when you come out stage. More a Jamaican accent. So you got to have to do it. And we went out, did it, nervous about it, but eventually did it. And it was good. It was fun. I enjoyed the entire production. You know, it was, I think Deja Vu is, they pull raw talent and they pretty much cultivate your talent. I think it's awesome. Yes.
You came to all the production. You're a good supporter of your friend Princess.
Yes,
and you know, like we've been saying for all the other shows that we've had where people you do not come to Deja Vu backstage and don't end up on stage.
That's true. That's true.
You guys was just so awesome. To be able to play the different roles that you all did with the exception of Shannon probably and Khalil, where they had some form of training in school, but to be able to bring those different characters to life.
I remember a part, one what we did with Sophia Nicholson. There was ad-lib when we both had to go. We didn't know what the next person was saying, and we went on stage. I think we did that at the library, and I was supposed to be I played Clarice, and Sophia was there going about her business. I had to stop, and I was telling her about somebody's business and who the child doesn't look like and who the child belonged to, and all that. I mean, you just put us on stage, and we just did it. I remember when I met Sophia, and you were trying to get her to go and to do the MC. She was supposed to MC, but she was a little bit nervous. But you were like, I believe in you. You can do it. Go out there. And she went out there and she did well. And you kept encouraging and pushing. Even when I did that piece with Nadine Brady.
Oh my God, Lord have mercy. No,
I just proved you wrong. Okay? I can do anything I want. Anyone can do anything they want, given the chance. And guess what? It don't matter your complexion. All right. Mommy, I'm so glad that you haven't turned out like her. Oh my gosh, I gotta find Dad. Daddy!
I need white side out, but she's wrong.
Yes, with Anne Mackenzie. Yes, yes, yes.
What's on here, I don't you? What do you know, Sam? I think you should take you back to this. Really? Only give me one good reason. That's one. Why they shouldn't get brinkled up inside. I think she understands. Run and walk on the slamp for now. Listen to what we have to say. We start this up, right? Never tell her no. But me not so young, so me have to sit down. Let me just get it. You see, something is bothering me for a while. Yes, hold on there. No, this is serious. Something about me for a while now. This bleaching thing, yes, never touch it. No, it's a big problem in Jamaica. Yes, sir. We know it's a problem everywhere, but we not talk about that. We are talking about where me come from. This self-hatred thing is so serious. You don't know, sir, we see on TV. Yes, we see an interview. Oh, some of the Jamaican people not like who they be and how that make them. With the rich colors from Caribbean to dark chocolate. Them say they're prettier when them white tones. Pretty mustaches. How bad is it going? They're about something that. And that will be their tripod. So, when you bleach out, you be that they come pretty. Pretty mustache. I'm not it. No. Meaning things that once you're ugly, you're ugly. You're white, dark, and in between. Me know some ugly, like our white skin people. But me never know. Say ugly only makes for black people. No, sir. So it looks like we black people have some kind of magic about. Because once you bleach, abracadabra, you're beautiful now. We not see which part that makes sense. Hey, I tell you why. Tell me, by the way, when I stick up here, one of them knows that bleaching all of a class thing now. Someone I've never heard about it? No. Let me tell you about it. Uptown people don't bleach. Guess what? Them oh. Only hear me. They don't understand this. Tell me why. Anybody know? Why we have to hate ourselves so? It's like we're not satisfied with everybody we're here. We have to go hate ourselves. We not like with skin, nose, color, and backside. Even though nowadays, The bigger, the better. Guess why? White people approve it, of course. You know, say, white people are fear. And suffer fear. They have what we want. Yes, they don't want what we have. But for we, it not look good. So we have dark skin, big lips, and big backside. But for them, it's beautiful, yes sir. Exotic. And we so food. I hear things we buy. Who didn't know them I try to learn how to make melanin? We just something we got a lot of. Yes. You know me hear this out of all the Jamaican one. Panty leather. Say, the girl black like tar. She need to bleach to look good. Imagine something like that. But when you know, you see always she has 70. She's still gonna look young, fresh, and green. What I said? Black, don't black. The darker the berry.
She was married to my son, but her mother didn't like him because she figured he was too black, and she wanted her daughter to have a little puppy in her milk. And you did that. You wrote that piece. You remember? And Nadine was saying to her, "You don't know my father. I don't know my father. I don't think you know him either." You remember that?
Before the production, we were having a discussion on bleaching. So I started researching. I think you told me to go online and look at some of the things that was going on.
Yes, and I found some of them, yes.
And I could not believe what people were saying and doing to change their skin color. So I'm like, I gotta write something about that. So I wrote the piece and I incorporated it into the skit. And then you did the piece, and you did an awesome job with the piece, by the way. But that was something else, because I'm seeing people now that I've seen before, and I don't recognize them because they're so light. You know, I mean, this is why I love to write, because why we're ashamed of the way that we look. You know, we have a versatility when it comes to the different complexion within the Black race. Why don't we like ourselves? So, you know, these things, when I think about these things, I have to write.
As a mother who did not like my son, she was awesome.
Anne, right?
Oh my God, she is so good.
And still was dependent on your son to get her medicine.
Yes. How she did it in the end, and she saw. I'm telling you. Oh, looking back, we really had fun. I really miss it though.
You know, I think one of the great things about Deja Vu in these last 20 years is that the cast has changed. And I think with the changing of the casts, you see all these different dynamics, these shifting in the dynamics, and depending on who you get on stage together, the energy is very different. So, for example, like, you know, Princess, you talk about like Sophia Nicholson, right? It's just electricity when you get on stage with somebody like Sophia, right?
Yes, tell me about it.
It don't have to be scripted. The energies, the feeding up each other's energy. It's one of my favorite people to get on stage with, right?
Mine too, believe me.
Like somebody like Nadine, right? Who, if you just talk to Nadine by herself, you know, you think she's a little shy thing.
Yeah. Until she let loose on stage. Oh, God.
Get on stage, you know. And for me, that's one of the big pluses of being a part of Deja Vu and of being with Deja Vu for so long, is that I've had the opportunity to share the stage with so many people and really explore and find different characters that you just would not have come up with.
Yeah, I mean, as I told one group that we were talking with, that you guys gave me purpose, you know, to be able to write some of these pieces and then for you guys to bring it to life, it does something for me. So this is why I feel that you guys give me purpose. Right now, because of COVID, we're not able to do productions, but to be able to have some of my cast members come on, some from 20 years ago, 18 years ago, you know, and you guys, the most recent, to come on and talk about Deja Vu and what it has done for you guys, you know, it makes me feel special, and it makes me feel like at least I did something positive.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes, indeed.
You're amazing.
I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to come on tonight. You know, I've already tasked Sharon with the responsibility of getting the reunion show on stage. Okay, we're already looking for the right theater, and you know, we're going to pick the right time and make sure everybody has an opportunity to get together. You know, I have not worked myself with some of you, but looking forward to that. The convergence of all of Deja Vu's effort over these last 2 decades, I just cannot wait to see what that looks like on one stage, one night. I'm just waiting for it. So just keep your ears peeled. Listen out for Sharon's phone calls, right? Because it will happen. It will happen. I'm really looking forward to that.
Can you
I
imagine?
love that.
I just can't wait. I just can't wait.
Thank you so much, guys, for the support, for always being there. I know I bother you guys sometimes. Shanna, before I learned to edit, I had to be calling you all the time. Oh, could
I
you
believed
edit
in
this
you,
for me?
though. I believed in you, Sharon. I believed in you.
I still can't take out the tiles, but a single tile, but I'll get there. When I come down, you can show me how to do that again. But
I got you.
I so appreciate this, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I just want to say thank you, Sharon, for all that you did and the opportunities, that different opportunities you given me. I am on board for another 20 years if life's spare. Okay?
I like that.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yes.
It was great seeing all of you.
Sharon, for me opportunity. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, guys. Good seeing you guys.
Good seeing
Take
you.
care. Take care. We'll be right back.
Estella's legacy. Grandma Estella, I have a question. Written by Sharon Cummings, Tamika Jones, and Charmaine Russell.
Bashment Bay. Bashment Bay.
Welcome back. It's been a great show. It was great having these conversations with these amazing Deja Vu cast members. You know, I'm only sorry I didn't work with everybody. All right. The conversations continue. We continue to do work. Now, I'm going to start with a shameless plug. If you like what we're doing, if you enjoy our work, please feel free to like the content, share our content, and subscribe to our channel. That's what keeps us going. All right. It is the last show tonight of Deja Vu's 20th anniversary special. You know, we've got a chance to see the cast members throughout these 2 decades, and what a amazing cast that Sharon has been able to put together over the years. It's been great having these conversations, great catching up some of these 2+ years for some of them. So it's been great. You know, I do want to take the opportunity right now to thank some of those individuals who've never made it on stage. Some of those individuals who've always been in the wings, but have been a part of the backbone and the support system of Deja Vu. I mean, the man have the best voice in the world, I must say. And Jerry Lewis was there as one of our MCs when we just started, gave us so much depth and character to the show, and such a recognizable voice in the community. And that really helped to launch us into popularity. We have to thank Pastor Grant. Pastor Grant was always there. Pastor Grant's church was the first place that I auditioned. And so even when he wasn't physically around and doing, you didn't see this, but he was always in the background, making sure that we had a space to rehearse, introducing people to us in terms of talent, talking to people in the community about us, and kept our name out there. So Pastor Grant, much love and respect to you, sir. We look at Mr. Patrick Hartley and Mr. Levy from WAVS, who at one point saw such talent in our theater company that they turned what we were doing into an on-air production, where we actually provided entertainment on WAVS for some time with a series. We want to also thank the ever-present Dr. Rovan Locke. We want to thank Dr. Rovan Locke. Dr. Locke has always been a force behind Deja Vu. You know, he has never stepped foot on stage as a cast member, but he is an honorary cast member. Dr. Locke, through his writings in his newspaper, he has always come to our productions and has always covered, you know, from a news standpoint, always covered our productions and wrote very well about what it is that, you know, you have done with Deja Vu over the years. So we're grateful for that. Dr. Locke is full of connections. He's always talking to somebody about Deja Vu, always putting you in contact with the right person. And because of that, we were able to move forward in ways that we wouldn't have had he not been involved. So Dr. Locke, we got to big you up and continue to big you up. On my list, I have to pay respect to Angie and Lamar Hanna. These are two individuals who were there from the very beginning. Lamar is an artist, loaned his talent to us, creating the very first set for Deja Vu's production. I still remember seeing his artwork on the wall for the wedding. And Angie, she was there every step of the way. We rehearsed at their house. I mean, I don't know whose house we didn't rehearse at, but you know, I thank you for opening your home, your heart, and Angie for lending us your husband and his amazing talent. So much love and respect to you guys. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. And also I wanted to thank Clyde Gordon. He was the first one to start videotaping our shows. And he was the person that started with us with Bashment Bay. Yep. He produced Bashment Bay when we first started. Mm-hmm. So I want to thank him, you know, for being a big part of that. And also someone who is a special person that means a lot to me, that has been a supporter of Deja Vu Theatre from about 2004. I was introduced to Mr. Chester Bishop by Erica Johnson, as I said, in 2004. And from I met him, he has been such a supporter of Deja Vu Theatre. And I would just like to say a very, very special thank you for your support throughout the years. It meant so much to me. Thank you so much. Elaine Laird, how can I thank her? She did all our paperwork, started Deja Vu Theatre's 501c3 nonprofit. She has been my advisor. I can call her at any time. And she doesn't sugarcoat anything. She lays everything out to me and tell me what I need to do and why. So I thank you, Elaine Capron, for always being there for Deja Vu Theatre and myself. Thank you. Lyndon Bryan, from I met you at one of those office stores, I won't say the name. You have been a great supporter of Deja Vu Theatre. I used to spend hours there with you. He helped me with my programs, my banners, etc. He still today assists us with our productions, and he encourages me to keep on pushing. He always tells me, keep doing what you're doing. So thank you, Lyndon. You're very special. Mrs. Grant, I just want to say that we love you. I love you. And I thank you for the support you gave Deja Vu Theatre, the collaboration between the Folk Review and Deja Vu Theatre. You always looked out for me, and I appreciated that so much. So I want to thank you for being a part of Deja Vu Theatre. Chris? Mrs. Grant.
Wonderful, wonderful. Grant is like another mother to me. I love this lady so much. Mrs. Grant, as well as the Jamaica Folk Review. We're looking at individuals like Jackie Mazuka, Queen's Entertainment Troupe with Maxine Osborne. Have to also thank Dr. Robert Vassell and his wife, Althea Vassell, you know, who created space for us to rehearse and to do productions with. And they're the ones who introduced us to Queen Maxine. So we want to thank those individuals as well. Jackie Mazuka was our costume designer who started with us again from the inception. I think Jackie now lives in Jamaica, but you know, she was always there, putting together, bringing that authenticity to what it is that we were putting together on stage, making sure that we looked the part. So big thank you. And for all the names that we have not called, please just know that we reach out to you. We say thank you. We're in gratitude. We just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and we're looking forward to another 20+ years of Deja Vu.
Okay, then you can take over. Okay, so our next episode, as Chris said, this is our last celebration for Deja Vu Theatre's 20th anniversary. So our next production will be May 8th for Mother's Day. It's going to be all about Mother's Day. So we will be having a concert. Now, if there's anyone out there that would be interested in being a part of our Mother's Day show, you can contact me. If you sing, if you do poetry, if you do a monologue, anything concerning mothers, because we like to showcase new talent. So even with this virtual experience that we're doing, we can still showcase. So if you're interested in being a part of our Mother's Day production, email me right there.
Absolutely. So Sharon, you are still taking talent. You're still giving talent a platform. So like she said, just send her an email, dejavutheatre.fl@gmail.com. As always, I still need you to do this for me. Like the content, share the content, subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can keep going. I want to give a big shout out, a big thank you to all the Deja Vu cast members who came on tonight, who were able to take the time out and just take a walk down memory lane. I appreciate all of that. And on behalf of Sharon and the rest of the cast members, we're very grateful. And we hope that anything that you're putting your hands on, for those of you, anything that you're doing right now, that you're blessed in your endeavors and that you'll continue to have prosperity. And I look forward to seeing each and every one of you when we get together for that reunion show.
Yeah, you're getting me excited about that. I wasn't too sure before, but I'm like, yeah. Can you imagine all these people from all over? Oh my goodness. But before we end the show, I would like to give out some condolences to a few people who was part of Deja Vu that has now passed or had family members pass within the last few years. So our condolences goes to all the participants of Deja Vu Theatre. Arlene Benton, which was one of our cast member, Gary Mayon from Tony Kessler's band, keyboard player, awesome keyboard player. He passed last year. Andrea Reese's mom, Claudette Clark, better known as Queen Sonika. She passed last year also. And Janice Lawrence Clark's mom, Wilma F. Lawrence. Our condolences to each of the family members. I would like to thank all the cast members that were available to be part of Deja Vu Theatre. Such Deja Vu cast, past and present, that has made this 20th anniversary really special and meaningful to me. You were and are appreciated. And I wish all of you the best in whatever you do. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Thank you. You've been there. Oh, tear. Oh, Lord, please don't start crying.
No bother with it tonight. Don't bother with it.
You've been there from day one. And as I said, we've been through a lot together. But you're like I said about Tanya, she's my daughter from another mother. You're my son from another mother.
Oh.
You've always been there, and I thank you so much for everything.
Oh, it is nothing but love. You created a space, an escape, and place that allowed me to explore and develop my own talents. So it's been of mutual benefit, and I continue to look forward to more years.
I'd like to thank you, the audience, for watching and for all your support. So we'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank you. No, I really need a drink. Here.
Please. Cheers.
So anyway, thanks, Chris.
Oh, you're welcome.
Love you, love you, love you.
Love you lots. I gotta find my pitney. At the top right hand corner, the red.
Yeah, the top. Which right? This right. Right hand. Where you say if you press now?
You see it says end or leave?
If you come out of this, how you get to come
Leave.
out of this?
It's red. It's red.
What color red? Are that? Oh, that's on YouTube. You see that end now? Me not see nothing name end.
Tune in to Bashment Bay. Tune in to Bashment Bay. Tune in to Bashment Bay. Tune in to Bashment Bay.